Hello and welcome back to FIFA Manager 2020 here at Rawslowgaming and match day against Dartford United in our very troubling situation with the contracts on our first team and also injuries as you see here and more trouble with fitness, and pretty much everything we got going on here is trouble. So I don't know how things will go, but we will see here at the end of the season, I guess. Team dynamics is a trouble as well, so next player to talk to is Conor Riley Low here, so we will see here what to say to him. So let's see how he have developed. So he have actually developed pretty good here throughout the season and have pretty good morale and form. And what should we say here? I think we should say perfect shape for next game. Morale and form, yeah, form up to 12, and morale, I guess, were at the level it already was, so that's fine. And yeah, we are going to have only 4 players at the bench, and that should be enough anyway. And our rating 502 versus Dartford's 482, and Dartford Football Club, not United. And say that a win is possible, and just go out there, and I will stick with the instant results for now, or for the time being, because, well, I like to play it that way. So after one half here, with scoreline is 1-2 for Bath City versus Dartford here, unfortunately. So they took the lead early on, and we equalized pretty late in the first half, but unfortunately they came back and managed to take the lead still here. And we'll say with come on here in the second half. Atmosphere is pretty darn good. Teamwork, unfortunately, not the case, only 40. And I guess that is due to us having so many players that aren't usually playing in the position they are playing. Unfortunately, Dartford increased the lead there, so the final result for this match is 1-3 for Bath City versus Dartford. And let's see the stats here. So shots were 10-3, shots on target 4-2, chances 11-4, possession 60-40%. So definitely very unlucky or poor performance by the players there. Poor performance from the players, I would say, without having watched the match. Anyway, after that match now we are 11 points off from the playoff zone, 21 points clear of the relegation zone. And we are above our wage budget with 4,130 euro, apparently. And the speech went wrong, so losing morale and trust. Well, our players are losing morale and trust in us, which is not too good. But we can't really do that much. Well, we can. We could with that, of course, with having had a better talk. But it's kind of hard for sure to pick the right talk, and I think you should be pretty offensive with the talks from time to time at least. Match coming up here now at home versus Concord Rangers. Team rating very similar, 496 versus the rear 506 at the moment. But maybe we can have it quite a lot better, 514 with the team available to us now, so that's good. So let's check the team dynamics here, and it's Simpson's turn to talk or get a talk. So first thing at this stage of the season is really to look at the player development. Yeah, he haven't really developed that great. 48 points is not so good at this stage of the season. And let's see here. Yeah, so that we're quite all right to tell him that we want more in training. And we will not take an offer for a grandstand, at least not at 3k per year. That's just too little, really. Where the money is the ad boards. At least for us. So let's see here. We should have a pretty good chance here. So we will go with a risky talk again here. And starting off very poorly there, since Concord Rangers got in a goal against us in the 4th minute here. And actually extending the lead there to 0-2 just before the end of the first half. And at the same time as I were saying that. And I will go with a not as a risky talk, but just try to get the players to get into something. So we do manage to do a reduction there, 1-2, and a equalizer in the 80th minute. And in the 88th minute, we actually turn things around and win the game. 3-2 is the final result for Bassett versus Concord Rangers. And the stats were 4-7, shots on target 2-3, chances 9-8, and possession 38-62%. So I think we got a little bit lucky here. Yeah, but you need to have some luck as well, of course, if you're going to do anything decent here. So after that match, still 9th in the league, 8 points up to the playoff zone, and 24 points clear of the relegation zone. Sorry for that. Kinda have a cold, so having a little bit of trouble with my throat and my nose, I guess. So next match day here against Braintree Town, and playing away, but pretty similar in terms of team rating. And yeah, let's go through all of this main here that we didn't really look at. For Salford City, we are not interested in switching team. And we got a win bonus from the sponsor for the last match at €400. Exactly what we need, or maybe not. Let's see here. Perfect shape, definitely for Stern here. Don't know though if we are playing him in the first game. Yeah, we are. So hopefully he can do good. Yeah, and 6 subs is definitely fine. So against Braintree Town, I said 517 versus their 497 in team rating. And we'll keep on actually taking sort of risky talks here. So say that we at least get a draw. And that should definitely be possible at least. So after half time, the scoreline is 0-0. We'll continue with a semi-risky talk. And we take the lead there very early in the second half. We'll see if we can manage to hold it together here for the remainder of the game, and we could. So the final scoreline for Bassett versus Braintree Town is 1-0. And let's see here at the stats. Shots 2-3, shots on target 0-2, chances 4-3, and possession 54-46%. So kind of fun Like this one, I don't understand how we could win the game when we had 0 shots on target. But alright, I don't really care that much about it. I am perfectly fine with just winning the game nonetheless. After that match, we're actually now up to 8th and 6 points off from the promotion or playoff zone. So getting a little bit of contact to the playoff zone here again, and 26 points clear of the relegation zone. So game coming up next is at home now against Hungerford Town. And I've seen that our fitness have gone up a little bit, which is nice. And our team rating have definitely gone up. So we're actually at 530 now. Hungerford at 470. So this should be an easy game for us to win. And we finally have 7 substitutes on the bench here again. And yeah, 7 fellas here is definitely a player we would like to get into the team, but we can't due to the budget on player salaries, which is really going to destroy us. But we will see here what will happen. So Reigns here, let's see how he have been doing throughout the season. Oh wow, 145 points, that's really huge actually. So we'll definitely give him compliments for his progress. So team dynamics still in the negatives, but moving up, so that's good. And the team rating 531 now, actually. And again, we'll go with a semi-risky talk, taking the lead there very early in the 6th minute. And extending by an own goal late in the first half. It's a good start to the game, certainly. So scoreline after one half is 2-0. And we'll go with a risky talk here in the halftime talks as well, just to hopefully gain trust and morale from the players. And we have extended the lead so far to 4-0 after 70 minutes in the game. And that is the final scoreline, 4-0 for Bassett versus Hungerford. So a really good game for us here. Match stats 73 in shots on target 42, chances 9-5, and possession 63 to 37%. So definitely a really good game here for us. So that were very nice. Still in 8th, now only 3 points up to the playoff zone though, and 27 points clear of the relegation zone. How are we doing in chances? We're actually decent in terms of total chances, and in terms of converting the chances, we are actually pretty darn good. And attendance is also pretty darn good. Unfortunately, it's the stadium that is costing us most money, which is really frustrating. We can't really do anything about that, unfortunately. So Long in our reserves have gained a lot of experience and actually a lot of skills. And I guess that would be same for Huge, but unfortunately they are far too bad nonetheless for being in the first team. Yeah, and we can't touch the contracts. We have tried, but yeah, we can't really touch them without having a bigger budget. We can only offer contracts that is equal or worse than they already have, and we can't dabble with single digits changes in the salary, so that makes things even harder. than it already is. So a hard game now at home. Bassett versus Billy K Town, 535 in team rating versus Billy K's 578, who are first in the league in terms of team rating. But actually just second in the league in the actual table. So next player up to talk with is Richards here. So let's see the development. Only 33 points actually. So kinda would say that he should do better. Lower objectives. Damn, this is nothing good at all. So should we say that he played well in last game then, I guess? I guess he was happy with that, so that's good. So let's see here how we will fare in this match against Billy K Town. And while we're doing that, remember to smash that like button if you are enjoying the show. And also if you haven't done so yet but are enjoying it, remember to hit that subscribe button as well so you don't miss out on any of the content that we try to upload daily here on Rawslowgaming. So with that said, the scoreline here after one half is 0-1, and we also got one player sent off very late in the first half. So definitely things is not going good here, and this is looking like a sure defeat. But yeah, you never know. But yeah, we actually get in an equalizer there in the 62nd minute. Didn't think that would happen at all, and that's actually the final result. 1-1 for Bassett versus Billy K. Coming back from the first half with one player less than Billy K actually. So very good results by the team. Shots 3-4, shots on target 2-3, and chances 7-7. Possession 44% to 56%, so pretty darn well. Still ace in the league, 3 points up to the playoff spots, and 25 points clear of the relegation zone, or 26 rather. So cash we're about floating, I would say, in terms of cash, except for each month when we lose like 30k or something like that due to maintenance on the stadium and more, I guess. Simpson scored his first goal. That's nice. And a game coming up here next time is against Elmont City away. So should be pretty easy due to their league position, but I don't know. Could be wrong, of course. Newcomers of this season, Rooney here, actually on 7th place in the league. And yeah, he's certainly very good, 55 in rating, and we can't prolong his contract. And yeah, that is crazy bad actually, but we'll see. So as said, against St. Albans City, our team rating 529 versus their 486. So we'll use the lineup assistant here again. And let's check the news center. And the sponsor, we actually got an offer on ad boards. We'll increase the sum. We need 3k to accept any offer here. And we'll actually take a little look at my career here and see how much money do we have. We have 77k that actually shouldn't, or that, yeah, I don't think that would help the club enough. So we actually would have a budget for salary, so I won't bother with that. So here we go with the match against St. Albans City instead, and we'll see how we will do here. we'll go with a little bit more defensive talk this time around, and we get an injury here very early on Tom Smith, unfortunately, and actually 2 goals against us as well there in the 20-minute mark. So the scoreline after one half is 0-2. And we'll go with another, not risky talk, just play like we practiced in training, and hopefully they can do better. Atmosphere is super good, actually at 19 out of 20. Teamwork at 50 out of 20, so not that great. Scoreline at the moment 1-3, so actually they've come in with a goal and we took it back a little bit, but unfortunately they came in with yet another goal. So the final scoring here after full time is 1-4 for Bath City versus St. Albans City. So not a good result from the lads. Shots 66, shots on target 45, chances 8-10, and possession 53-47%. And still ace in the league, 4 points off from the playoff zone, 25 points clear of the relegation zone. So this match coming up after this match should be a pretty close one and pretty important one against Chippenham Town. And yeah, let's see here. Front, I don't really want to keep you. Batten, I guess I want to keep. And let's see here, contract talk. So let's do a suggestion and make offer. Yeah, we can't. And I can't do the other one. So I can't even get in as you see there the contract. Which is really frustrating. So if we're going to lose all the players here for next season, I have no idea how we are going to get through without getting relegated or actually getting the club to the level that we want. We want the club to move up to Premier League and beyond, and that is going to be very hard if we're going to lose all the players that is any decent at all here. So it will be a very close game here. Looking at the stats against Chippenham Town, our team rating 523 versus their 529. So time for another team talk here. So Ryan Clark, what should we say to you? Yeah. Lost 69 points in skill. It's not too good at all, but he's 37 after all, so don't expect too much. Perfect shape for next match is a good choice for him, I would say. Some more ad boards here. Yeah. Funny there, they increased the offer, but we couldn't sign. So, a bit funny for sure. And we'll go with a little bit of a risky talk this time, that a win is possible. And starting off really good there with a goal, taking the lead, but they're coming back in the 23rd and 42nd minute 2 times. So the scoreline after one half is 2-2. So certainly exciting here so far. And we'll go with a risky talk here again. Atmosphere really dropping after that last match, so now only 13 out of 20. Teamwork up to 53 out of 100 though. And again, I injured on Tom Smith, unfortunately. And looks like it will be a draw here. Yeah. The final result then for Bath City versus Chippenham Town is 2-2. And stats here, shots 5-5, shots on target 5-3, chances 6-7, possession 43-57%. Still aced in the league, still 3 points off from the playoff zone and 26 points clear of the relegation zone. And let's see here. Simpson confused by contract. And for sure we would like to prolong his contract. Definitely a player we would like to keep. And I will see here if we could get to that possibly. And I don't think we could. So we need to go down to 20, add or remove. Parents' money will go up to 20, and yeah. And he can't be bothered since the basic salary is a joke. This is an offer I could do, I guess. Yeah, exactly. And that is, of course, not going to fly. I wouldn't think so, at least. Yeah. Contracts of a lot of players should be extended, but as I said, I can't give them contracts that they will accept. So, not knowing how things are going to go here. Like, this is not that bad or anything like that, offering him 30 per week. I guess I made the mistake here of setting contracts per week. That's maybe something I could change. Let's actually look into that. Let's see here. Yeah, don't really think we will change that. Preferences, let's see here. Optional screens, yeah, don't really matter about that. Career options. Yeah, not really. Yeah, I can't really do anything about that. But yeah, if it were monthly salary, I think we would maybe have a better chance of getting in the contracts. So if we come to a point here where we can't do more things, so to say, I guess we will try to remember that and have monthly salaries for next try, if that's the case. And here we have a small bug in this mod, I guess, or something, because we have Adam Man there at 2 lines. Let's see here. We should say perfect shape for next game here to man. Lineup. We will line up assistant, sponsoring. Another offer for AdWords here. And the thing is still 3K to accept it. And let's see here, the match against Heaven Waterlooville. Our team rating 523 and they are at 571. So definitely just go out there and keep it some simple team. Unfortunately, they scored a goal here in the 11th minute and extending the lead just before the end of the first half. So the scoreline after one half is 0-2 for Bassett versus Heaven and Waterlooville. We'll say just play like we practiced in training and continue the game here. and extending the lead again here to 0-3, and that will likely be the final result, which it is here. So the final result, I said, Passage Hammett Waterloo Bill 0-3. Shots 0-8, shots on target 0-4, chances 1-12, and possession 38-62%. So definitely a very poor game by the lads. And that made us drop down 1 place to 9th, 6 points up to the playoff zone, and 25 points out clear of the relegation zone. And with that match done, I will say thank you for watching this episode. I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye bye. You have been watching Rawslowgaming, and I hope you have enjoyed. On clicking on the video on the left, you will see the next video in this series, and on the right our latest upload to the channel. And with that said, thank you again for watching.